This scene from Fox's That 70s show shows very well what a national anthem can do to the mentality and emotion of people. Eric and the boys from Wisconsin are going to attempt to sing Canada's national anthem to get out of some trouble with the Mounties.
It was the only way for him to see this great country with its spacious skies and oh, Canada, our home and native land.
Nice try, kid.
For a long time, "O Canada" was just a beloved patriotic song, and then in 1980, Canada made it their official national anthem. National anthems are something that lots of countries have. Some countries share them, and of course, with almost 200 countries in the world, we're not going to talk about all of them. But we are going to talk about some national anthems today on Music History Sorta.
Keep our land.
Nkosi Sikelel IAfrika maluphakanyiswa uphondo lwayo.
Nkosi Sikelel IAfrika has been the national anthem for 5 African states: Tanzania, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Namibia, and South Africa. Now, it's only part of South Africa's current national anthem, and before 1994, it was a protest song. Now, it was originally written as a hymn in 1897, and since that time, it's become a song of protest throughout the continent of Africa. Right now, Namibia and Zimbabwe have different national anthems, so it still serves for 3 countries. If we're going to talk about old national anthems in history, then we have to talk about Kimigayo, Japan's national anthem, which lyrics come from a poem that was written sometime between 794 and 1135, but most historians think that it was really written right around the year 1000. Yeah, it's that old. And not only is that old, it's this brief. These few measures, they make up the whole of the lyrics of the national anthem. Now, originally it was a song for the emperor, but after they became a democracy, the song hung around in an unofficial capacity as the national anthem until 1999, when it was made their official national anthem. In 1944, Russia got a national anthem that really had a lot of lyrics about their then leader, Joseph Stalin. So in 1956, when Stalin was no longer alive, they changed the national anthem. They stripped all the lyrics out and it just played along beautifully. And I mean beautifully. I know in this time, it's not the safest thing for an American to say they love Russia, but I love this melody. It's strong, it's passionate, it's like the Russian Romantic composers. In 1977, it was given new lyrics. Then, the Soviet Union dissolved, so they made a new national anthem, and nobody liked it. Along comes Vladimir Putin in 2000 when he becomes president, rewrites the words to the original 1944 melody, and voila, Russian national anthem. So, what if your national anthem actually started out as a birthday song? That would be Deutschlandlied. Originally, in 1797, Joseph Haydn wrote it as a birthday song for Emperor Francis II, and it was based on a Croat peasant melody. And then, in 1841, new words were given to it, and it was the national anthem. And then the Nazis, like they did with so much other stuff in the 30s and 40s, freaking ruined it. And so as a result, now Germany only uses it from the third verse. Skip the whole Deutschland über alles, the Germany overall stuff, and they just stick to the part about unity and justice. It's a pretty cool thing. One thing that often leads to a national anthem for a country is revolution. I mean, that's partly how it came to be that national anthems changed in Russia and that they changed in these African states that we've talked about. And France is no different. In 1795, they're overthrowing their monarchy and they get this beautiful piece. Now it's different from some of the others we've talked about because it is downright bloody. It has lyrics that are roughly something like, hey, do you hear those soldiers coming? They're coming to slit the throats of our wives and our sons, so we should kill them first. But at the same time, it's familiar. It's the first few notes you hear at the beginning of the Beatles, All You Need Is Love. Hey, France isn't the only country to have some sketchy stuff in their national anthem that's born of war. The United States has a national anthem born of the War of 1812, and some of its verses after the first, which is the only one people actually sing, are pretty racist. Still, that's not the coolest thing about our national anthem. The coolest thing is, it used to be a drinking song about sex and booze. Before 1931, that's when our national anthem became our national anthem, there were some other songs that filled that role, unofficially, one of which was My Country 'Tis of Thee, or, as they sing it in Britain, God Save the Queen. A little side note, in 1995, Karen Cerullo published this book called Identity Designs, The Sights and Sounds of a Nation, and in that book, she actually developed a scale where she could measure which national anthems were more difficult to sing or less difficult to sing based on how frequently, how fast the notes came and the intervals between the notes. The easiest to sing, Togo's. The hardest to sing, Ecuador's. But among the hardest to sing was the Star-Spangled Banner. The song has a range of an octave and a fifth, so that's more than an octave and a half. Many voices can't do that. And also, there's just huge intervals that it jumps. It's a toughie, but it's really recognizable. National anthems can lead to problems. In America, when Roseanne Barr disrespected the national anthem, people got pretty upset. Of course, they did with Jimi Hendrix's performance in the 60s, and not a lot of people liked Lady Gaga's performance recently at a Super Bowl. It's dangerous to put too much affection into some songs, and national anthems, they really like to skirt that line of what's dangerous and what's healthy. On the other hand, how cool is it that most nations have a song that's meant to reach out to their population and bring them all together and say, this is who we are, and these are things that we stand for, and how freaking cool is that? Yeah, maybe we'll talk about the problems the national anthems cause another time on Music History Sorta. Peace and song. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please help me make more. Go to patreon.com/jeffersongs and give $1 a month for all the video content that is made. Just go there and $1 per month. That's $1. When you see those commercials with the brown kids that are starving, okay, that was a racist joke. I shouldn't have made that joke. But I'll stop making that joke if you go to patreon.com/jeffersongs and become a Patreon member. You get some special stuff too. Some special content. Everybody likes special stuff. Just so special. Peace and song.